Bless you, global Christian friends. The other side of your screen, God bless you from the other side of your viewing screen. And be blessed by those things which you hear coming from the other side of your viewing screen. Matthew chapter 13, verse 1. All of this has taken place, and it says the same day. And I tell you, Jesus himself had a workload. When you can begin to look at what took place, you can begin to get an idea about a day in the life of Jesus. That's something to think about, isn't it? A day in the life of Jesus. We've had the night already, those 2,119 words that have gone on. We've had also the 2,438 words from Capernaum. Now we're getting into the 711 words about this great difficult subject. They say that is difficult to understand today. And it's all part of a day with Jesus. And in Matthew 13 and 1, the same day, when after all that took place, still further, Jesus went out of the house, 13 and 1, and sat by the seaside. And as usual, great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. Some attributed this ship as belonging to the Apostle Peter. Nevertheless, in verse 3, he spoke many things unto them in parables, saying, verse 3, behold, a sower went forth to sow. Now the question is, did he sow in the kingdom of heaven, or did he sow in the kingdom of God? Another question is he sowing the kingdom of heaven, or is he sowing the kingdom of God? That latter part, you can look at Mark chapter 4 and 26 to get a better understanding of that latter part. Is he sowing the kingdom of God? There's great knowledge and great wisdom here, and we will take the time to give you what God gives us from this side of your viewing screen. And verse 4, and when he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Was he too hasty? Was he careless with the seed? A lot of questions we don't ask, but God give you the knowledge when you desire to know. And 5, some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up. And because they had no depthness of earth. And there are greater and deeper things to realize and see about the knowledge of Jesus. Verse 6, and when the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. Verse 7, and some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. Verse 8, and others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Now, the first one fell by the wayside, chapter 4. Second one, verse 4. Verse 5 fell upon. So we got some by the wayside, some upon. The next one is in verse 7. Some fell among. We got by the wayside, some fell upon stony ground, some places, some fell, and we also have some fell among thorns. But the one with the greatest results is found in verse 8. Others fell into, I-N-T-O. Look at the difference. By the wayside, upon stony places, among thorns, and into good ground. Think about those statements. The only one that was able to bring forth and bear was the one that fell into. We've said this many a time. Take seeds, put them on the window ledge, leave them there, you've got nothing. Put them into the proper elements, but don't mingle them when you plant them. Leviticus 19:19. Don't mingle them when you plant them. Plant them separately. Then you'll have a good yield. And I want you out there to look at one thing. Jesus spoke here in the verse 8, 100-fold, 60-fold, 30-fold. I want you to consider 1-fold, period. 100, nothing below. 100-fold, nothing below. 100-fold, nothing below. Everybody out there say 100-fold, nothing below. All right. 100-fold, nothing below. If you want to do something for the Lord, and you want the Lord to recognize you, and you want to recognize the Lord, then give him always how much of your percent? 100-fold percent. What do he say? To him that have shall be given unto, and he shall have more. All right? And 100-fold, nothing less than 100-fold. If you can do that with me, don't consider 30-fold. Don't consider 60-fold. Consider 100-fold only, like the Bible said, ye shall be above only. Consider 100-fold only. We're talking about things here that are mighty wonderful to behold. If they fall into good ground, why shouldn't they bring forth 100-fold only? If they are capable of bringing forth 100-fold, and Jesus here said that they were and did. All right? Not by the wayside, not upon stony places, not among thorns, but into good ground. And if you fall into good ground, you're going to bring forth good fruit. Not according to, I don't find your works perfect before God. Revelation 3:2. Not that. Be perfect with God. 100% with God. Give him your best at all times. God bless you the other side of your screen, Global Christian Friend.